There are so many species of raptors that are native to Alabama. You've got your hawks, and that's your red-tailed hawks and your red-shouldered hawks, sharp-shinned hawks, and all of these are found here. Our owls, there are 4 species that live in Alabama typically year-round.
Okay.
You have your great horned owls, your barred owls, your barn owls, and your screech owls.
So here we have D'Artagnan. And who is D'Artagnan? I mean, tell me a little bit about this guy.
D'Artagnan is an eastern screech owl. They are native to Alabama. They come in 3 color phases. He's what we call a gray phase. They also come in a red phase and then a brown phase. So he's doing what owls are known for doing. He's turning his head.
Right.
So people think that owls can turn their head all the way around. That's a little bit of a misconception.
Right.
But he can turn his head about 3/4 of the way around.
Because he's almost fully cranked around at this point.
Exactly. Great horned owls are the largest species of owl that live in Alabama year-round.
Interesting.
These 2 are relatively smallish for their species.
Okay.
Your females are going to be larger than your males.
And is there a reason for that, or just?
Well, the females are typically defending the nest and taking care of the babies.
That makes sense.
They're sometimes called the flying tiger if you look at the stripes across her chest.
Fitting.
And then her coloration. And they have actually been known to take down porcupines. So they will grab a porcupine, flip it over on its back, and go after the belly. This is Acuity, and Acuity is a barred owl. So if you remember, we talked earlier about the difference between barn owls and barred owls. So his markings on his feathers looks like he has stripes going across and then down his front. So these guys are very common around here. Their hoot is the one that sounds like who cooks for you. And surprisingly, one of their favorite things to eat is actually crawfish. So they will eat the rats and the mice and the other small rodents and things like that. But they really do like crawfish. And if they eat enough of them, just like your flamingos, they will get a slight pink tint to their under feathers.
We have a very interesting subject here. Can you tell us a little bit about our one-winged friend behind us?
So this is Grizzly. And Grizzly is a red-tailed hawk. If you're watching a movie and you see a bald eagle and they do the scream of the bald eagle, that's actually a red-tailed hawk. Bald eagles do not make that majestic sound. So this is Griffin, and Griffin is a 2-year-old black vulture. So vultures are so incredibly important to our ecosystem. They have a stomach pH of almost 0, so they can almost digest anything. Awesome. When they eat carrion, which is a nice word for dead stuff, when they eat carrion, they can eat all of the bacteria and things that are kind of festering in that. So they are immune to rabies and botulism, salmonella, all sorts of things that would make us sick. So they're so important. We call them nature's garbage men.
Sure, gotta have them.
Yeah, and so they're really important to our ecosystem in keeping the things that would make us and other animals sick at bay.